very fun. We've been only searching for more for the past 2-3 weeks, but we found lots of beautiful otters and we love them all.
I like that it goes everywhere. Like you can travel places and walk there to like see the otters.
I love the idea of the train. I think it's a really great way to get all sorts of people onto the moor.
It's fabulous. I've had a really good summer promoting the otters, and the public have been absolutely phenomenal.
It's a nice thing, a nice activity to just go around and look for.
Yeah, it's been good in the summer holidays, and we've done it in previous years as well.
Oh, I like Utterly Incredible. I like how it's giving a familiar face, but it's not them, it's actually them as otters.
I'd say probably the one we've just seen, the roaming otter, or all things great and small, because it's like the paintings on it are just lovely.
Or the one of our President Nephew.
Oh yes, that is really good.
I love it.
My favourite otter was the Yogi Bear otter. So I just love the way the artist has done the eyes looking down, like there's a picnic basket on the floor and everything. And I love the movie.
We like them all because we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
I just like all of them because they're nice, pretty, and they're really colourful.
This is Wheel Otters. The inspiration comes from the mining industry on Dartmoor, and particularly with the old wheel or pump houses that you can still see. So particularly Wheel Betsy was the inspiration for this particular otter. I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful venue for them to be at. And we have been otter spotting, so I think we've completed 2 of the passports now. It's been fascinating not just to visit different places across the moor, but to see everyone else's interpretations and designs.
I was already working with the Memory Cafe based in Honiton, which is a dementia group, and so put it to them that they might like to work with me on making an otter. I was thinking about what kind of theme, because it's a lovely theme, mother and child, across the generations, as it were. And the notion was, because whenever I go and I do free workshops and they present me with flowers, I came up with the notion of a flower as a design element, and then discovered in my research that Forget-Me-Not is the national emblem for Alzheimer's, and so therefore it seemed appropriate to tie all those things in together. And so went along, and about 30 people involved with the making process, and they produced a whole lot of designs based on the flower motif, and then they were cut up to make a collage. Otters, Dartmoor, all of that kind of gels together, and on top of that, clearly working with the Memory Cafe, and the joy of the people working on the otter at the time just makes it magical.
The story of my otter is really based on sustainability. We have got here denim, and denim uses 2,500 litres of water just for one pair of jeans. 2 billion pairs of jeans are made in the world every year. The whole theme is about just to think before you buy. Each piece of this material has actually been hand printed to signify bits of Dartmoor.
As business is driving footfall into the branch and the town, footfall is really important to every town, every village, every hamlet across Dartmoor, and it's really captured the imagination of so many people of all ages. One otter spotter in particular, on a Sunday, they travelled all the way from London. We were the last otter they had to find. The fact that they travelled from London and in 2 weeks spotted every otter on the trail is great, and they were inspired by Dartmoor.
We're very much a Dartmoor community here, and so we love to be part of anything that involves the sort of greater Dartmoor area and supports tourism in the area. The chap who started letterboxing is buried in Chagford Churchyard, so it was something, a really lovely touch that we could have the letterboxing otter. My favourite are definitely the children. They regularly now we've got a fold with all the paraphernalia in it, and they regularly take it over, sit on the churchyard wall, and they'll stamp their books and fill things in. And a lot of them don't know much about letterboxing, so for them it was a real door opening to a new activity, and for families where times are really tough, letterboxing is a very cheap, rewarding activity, so I think it's been lovely to see that opportunity opening up.
We were involved in the first programme 3 or 4 years ago, and we just loved the idea of it. It was lovely, to be involved and bring people to the moor. Gave perhaps people that would not perhaps explore the moor in the same way and a reason to be out and about and looking around. So when the opportunity came to be involved again, we were keen to do so, and it's been really nice to see, let's say, families that perhaps wouldn't have perhaps found us to come to the pub, look at the otter, maybe stay for a drink, or spend some time here.
Obviously with COVID restrictions, it's been a little bit challenging because people can't freely come and go in the building. But I don't think that's really stopped people. We've had numerous visitors, especially during the school holidays. And with this particular otter, it's been very, very popular. Well, obviously, Butt Crossley, the majority of the town is situated in Dartmoor National Park. And we are fortunate that we do have a few tourist attractions in the town. And we do feel that projects like this actually support that and enhance it.
This otter trail, I've actually met quite a few of the artists. For me, which was really quite special, and also one for us was the actual Forget-Me-Not calf. Actually came to see him in situ with Phil at the time as well, so that was really special. The last otter I had actually was also Phil's, and I didn't realise it at the time when I picked this one. Was one of my daughters pointed out, she said, "Oh Mum, you have picked Phil's work again." I've loved doing them. And it's been lovely to meet all the people that have been doing the otter trail.